Okay, I think we are live. I think we are indeed working just fine. Trying to see if it will actually work for me on the other device here so that I can see all comments and whatever. Okay, everything is up and working. Hello and welcome to the Malta expansion showcase. For those of you who haven't already sat and watched it on Gaming Beaver, Evolution Square, or Best joining. Rick Rolled 101, hello, if I can learn how to talk today. Hello and welcome. So today we're going to be going over this video. This live stream may not be too awful long, but I think what we'll do is we'll go over all the scenery items, and then we will go over all of the different enclosures, which I actually have not built up super quickly. We'll just do some very weird haphazard enclosures here. I've already gotten a very quick glimpse of one of the animals, which is the Oviraptor, but I haven't yet. So let's get some of these here built. I don't know if anybody's gotten a chance to really play this yet, as it just released early this morning, but I'd love to know what people are thinking so far. My opinions are very, well, I'm going to keep them close to my chest for right now. Keep those cards later on. And then there's one thing I would love to do together and see how they interact with each other. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do another one right over here, which this map is, I will admit, I have already done a video on my final thoughts for the DLC. That will be up tomorrow. And again, I've said I'm going to keep my opinions to myself on this. Okay, so enough talking. Let us go ahead. Welcome again to anybody who is just now joining us. If you are excited for this, please by all means leave a like, and it's greatly appreciated, and it helps us out quite a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the fencing for everything that is in this. We've got this kind of, it's just, they're very basic. They didn't go too awful in depth with these. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll go into first-person mode and take a look at all of these. The fencing is very basic. There's not much to it. In fact, this kind of resembles the fence we've gotten in another park. I want to say Jurassic Park. The front gate is, well, it's a front gate. Looks exactly the same as it usually does. Over here we have, I believe this is the truck tour. This is probably one of the coolest buildings out of all that we got, was the way they built this up. I really do like this. There's even like a tire. Just the way this is. I really like this. But the aviary we received, the more I looked at it, was actually really, really cool. I thought the brick here was really interesting. It's kind of like a bars and everything, kind of gives an eerie effect. So I really do like that. It's really cool. And I went ahead and added a aviary to that, or a viewing vent. Kind of see how it is. It is just, this is kind of a welcome to the world of Fallout kind of arena style. That's what I've noticed as I look at it. The way they set these up is just like, you can definitely tell this is literally just being used. Whatever building this was originally was not intended to be this or something, but it's just very cool how they have that. I like that do not block entrance, keep out. Just little tiny things that stand out. Okay, moving on, we are going to go over here to the lagoon. The lagoon is, well, it's a lagoon. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. For some reason, I thought I could jump. Cool style on the bricks, once again. Nothing else too awful special. They have lights on the edges, which I don't know if all of them have this, but this particular one does. I need to turn that off because I'm running too fast. The building for this is, I really do like this style here. I don't know what kind of style architecture this is. The name is there, and I keep missing it, but it's like it's not brick, but it is. You can kind of see brick on the inside. It looks really interesting that way. But let's go on into the viewing dome here. I want to see what it looks like. How do I... where's the... There we go. Hello? Hello? I'm pressing X. Nothing's happening. Interesting. So, that's... Did it go down, like, as soon as I backed out? I feel like it did. I don't know. But, yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's run over here real quick to... I don't know what building this is. I forget what building this is. Is that the... No? What is this? View building. Oh, it's just one of the random viewing domes. Or viewing enclosures. So it's it is, that's what it is. I mean, like, I do like all these like little random things on the outside, like all these random tires and the plants and crumbling rocks. It just gives this like a they've reused this particular building, and like even the planters themselves are just kind of like haphazardly put together. That's a really interesting style to it. But let's get over here to... No, we're going to keep running. We're going to go ahead and look at some of the buildings we have here. I don't remember what building this is. This is an emergency shelter. Very interesting looking. The buildings, I will admit, are probably the coolest part of this entire thing. The only downside to this is there are no restaurants, which to me is a very, very, very missed opportunity. This is the hotel, which is, to me, the coolest building we received. Because, and yes, I apologize. Oh, I apologize for that. Professionalism at its finest. They did a lot in this. Like, it's clearly a heated pool. But they added, like, there's just so much to it. I wish you could walk in. That would be awesome if you could walk in there and look at things. But they definitely have really cool style. The hotel is probably the best one we received. And then here, for thumbnail purposes, I did place a couple crumbling walls, which I do think will look great when we get to use them. There are a lot of opportunities for good things with these style. There's another entrance to the pool there. And you get this like crumbling staircase that would lead up to that. And is that a cannon? Yep, that's a cannon. That's actually really cool. But yeah, here's some of the decor. And then, I'm trying to think, over here is more of the buildings, and then back in that way is the scenery, so we'll go look at that. This here is, I believe, a restroom, if I would have just looked at the little toilet here, but it's a something. I don't know what building this would have been used as prior, but it definitely does indicate that it is a bathroom. Oh, wow, you can actually go in the back here. You weren't able to do that before. But that is that. Over here is going to be one of the power stations, or the only power station we have. It's a very large building, but it's cool looking. Had a lot added on to it. Let's see here. Yeah, this is probably the biggest building you receive in the entire expansion. Would be just the power building itself. So if you want to use that, you're definitely going to Need to put it off to the side. Over here is going to be the hatchery, which is a very cool looking addition to it. You can go all the way back in there. That's really cool. But this is possibly the coolest of the buildings next, in my opinion, next to the, I'm trying to think what I just called it, the power station in terms of detail. There's just a lot more added on to it than what I was expecting. So you can go back in here a little bit. Or a lot of it. Jeez Louise. You really can go all the way back in here. This would be really cool for like filming or something if you wanted to do like a little short horror movie. You'd be able to do a lot with this. But definitely a really cool building. I really enjoyed this. Let's go on. Actually, in that direction, if you guys can't tell. So here are the trees that we received and some of the planters that is just updated with the plants. So they're not too... Like, I feel like we have this one already. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. I feel like we already got this, though, with, like, the desert or the desert map and everything. Trees. You're not seeing a difference in trees. This one's new, I feel like. This one is a new one. These here, I feel like we've gotten them before. I don't know. I feel like these I've seen. They just seem oddly familiar to me. Okay. Moving on to the bigger scenery items, which are all going to be in the not the buildings, but like structures tab or something. You just get like this crumbling little fortress area here. There's nothing to it. It doesn't do anything in particular. It's just there. So you could use it as like if you have like a big corner piece of your park where there's just fence or not fence or anything. A radio tower, some sort of tower. I wasn't 100% sure on what it was. It's cool, I guess. You get these walls here with the gates, which you saw over there. We've got another research tower or something, which this one, if I move around, does not clip out, which is cool. Unlike the other one. Here we get a couple crumbling walls. Actually, we get quite a few crumbling walls. There's that one. Here's a big one with a big chunk of, or a big section here for an awning, and there's like a generator. All these random things, some wood pallets and plastic totes, all that, and what appears to be cement. Over here you get two tiny versions of crumbling walls. Unfortunately, these are the only two we get. Nothing else apart from those two. Those will be okay lining up against a path here and there, so that'll be interesting. Down here we get a bunch of steel beams. Some big pipes. And that's another generator. Over here you get a more rusty version of like the vehicle we have in the vanilla pack there. Actually, this isn't really much of a vehicle at all. It's just the back end here. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I would be using this for. What appears to be a water tank or a water tower. Definitely ain't a tower. More like just a big water tank here. And then this here, which is really interesting, is just a crumbling column, crumbling tower. It's a thing. I'm sure you could put something around here. They've got this doorway here, and there's nothing, you can't go into it or anything, so I'm not sure what you would do with that. But yep, there's that. Now we're going to go ahead and connect a few buildings here and start releasing some animals. Start getting some views on those. Maybe if I can find it. Oh, it's like right in front of my face. Let's see here. Okay, place that there. That way we can see the animals actually coming out of the enclosure. Or coming out of the actual hatchery. Okay. Oh, and I missed, I believe there's an entrance somewhere around here that I placed down. Nope, I actually did not place down the, wait, is this it? No, that's the response facility. I actually didn't show these off. Here's everything you get there. It'd be cool if DeWanda Wise was in there, but nope, just that very angry-looking man. Let's see here. That's a paleo-medical facility, which, again, just, you know, haphazardly put together. We have here a staff center. The staff centers always end up looking kind of cool. This one, however, is looking kind of just like... I seriously feel like we're in Fallout 4 right now. Here's your acquisition center. And then I believe this is our arrival point. So, yeah. Very simple. There's not much to this. It is what it is. It'd be cool to have, like, the Jurassic Park or something up here. Jurassic World. Oh, I do apologize for all the yawning, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead. We've got an arrival point. Let's go ahead and connect said arrival point. So that way these can be used. I'm going to just place these down in the most obnoxious ways possible. Because this map is very strange. I'm not sure what to do in terms of, like, I know this is going to be the map we use when we play the campaign, but it'll definitely be a little... I got to go all the way down here. I do like it going right up against the water like this. That I do think is cool. But I shouldn't have to do... Okay. I believe they're all able to be used now. Okay. So let's go ahead. Well, additional bays. Let's see here. What is the first one we want to place? We'll do some Lystrosaurus. Some Oviraptor, and I am going to put those two in the same enclosure because why not? Let's get rid of all this because we will lose this dinosaur in all of this. Same for this one. Okay. First I'm seeing it. First time you're seeing it. Oh, no, we're not. We'll just place a bunch of them. And then as for this one, we'll do the same. We'll speed that up. Wait for the Oviraptor to get in there. Slow things back down, and then release. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Kajal Dua. I'm something of a perfectionist, and I demand it in others. So I expect that you'll do your best.
Okay.
I just wanted to make that clear.
Anyway, so here is the Oviraptors.
I'm a fairly trusting individual, but if you were to tell me that you'd seen anything like this before, I'm not sure I'd believe you. This tusked therapsid is Lystrosaurus. Astonishingly, this species managed to survive the Permian Triassic.
Kind of hang out, see if we get an interaction between the two of them. That would be really cool.
Populate the Earth. Here's hoping it can enjoy a long tenure this time around too.
They don't seem to be phased by
Hey,
each
my
other.
name is Isaac Clement, and it's great to
Oh, they're going to be
finally meet
talking
you.
all the
Hope you're ready,
time.
because the dinosaurs can't wait to
Okay,
meet you too.
so there's that. Oh, dang it, we missed it.
If you ask me, I think this animal gets a bad rap. Back when fossils were all scientists had to go on, this Mongolian dune dweller was branded an egg thief. But you know what? It was really just looking out for its own. So as far as I'm
There we go
concerned,
again.
the Oviraptor is all right in my books.
They're cute little boogers. They're not interacting with each other, so that's... I'm going to place some water so that we don't get any complaints. There we go. Okay, so that's those. Let's go ahead and do a pack of these. Let that speed up. It goes fairly quick if you go into the speed mode. Let's release these. The Morris Intrepidus. Okay, these are...
Ancient mythology may not be my speciality, but I've been told that Morose Intrepidus was named after the Greek deity Morose, the personification of impending doom. It was said that he
impending
gave people
doom.
the ability to foresee
Look at it! Doom is so tiny and cute!
Tyrannosaur, I suspect there is a good chance you will meet your fate.
It's very adorable. That is. Anyway, that would be the Morris Intrepidus, or Morose Intrepidus, however it's pronounced. And then we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of this expansion, which is, of course, the Atrociraptors, which are way up here because they blend right in. So let's... We'll do... What we'll do here... I'll go all cheesy for all y'all. And do a... We'll go tiger. Ghost. I believe Panthera is next. Yep. And last but not least, red. Okay, all of them are angry. The icon for them actually looks really cool. I do really like that. Just to want to take a few minutes to, or a quick second, or however long you want to say welcome to anybody who is just now joining us. All right, let's do this.
People often talk about the thrill of the chase, but if you got one of these on your tail, you'll soon become the kill of the chase. This right here is the Atrociraptor, a truly tenacious hunter, and it is simply relentless. At least, that's what I'm told. I don't intend to find out firsthand.
Okay. Okay, I heard like bells going off. Can you actually hear bells from here? How big is this map? This map's actually quite large. I actually really like this. All right, where we still need to add that fourth Atrociraptor, which is taking its sweet time, apparently. Okay. Yep, that's an Atrociraptor. They sound pretty cool. I don't know. I still think. Which one is this? Tiger. Still think Tiger is my favorite. I love how I say it's my favorite, and then I had to actually double check to see what the name of it is. All right, well, honestly, guys, apart from... let's actually add some new skins, because I forgot to do that. We did get some new dinosaurs here in terms of variants. So let me find Iguanodon. Go up here to your body variant. You're going to do that one, and then we are going to just hit randomize to make any skin we want. And then I will do the same here for... There we go. Okay, so something here is ready to release. So it's the Iguanodons. Oh!
Our goal at the park is to keep guest count to the maximum and the body count to a minimum. George Lambert is the man tasked with that, task? Mr. Lambert?
This dinosaur is large, bulky, and has a stubborn disposition. It's called the iguanodon. It's an herbivore with attitude. I'd suggest giving it a wide berth.
Okay, that's cool. So now what we're going to do is I want to actually turn on combat because I want to see... where are we at here? There we go.
Every dinosaur that's recreated is important, but some also capture our imaginations. The Allosaurus is one such animal. It is believed that in its original environment, it was squarely at the top of the food chain. I'm interested to discover if that's true, given the opportunity.
Can you stop? See if there's one that's every one of them are skittish except for this one. So we'll do this Iguanodon. Because I want to see if they fight. Or I want to see how this... Oh. There's a fight going on over here between these two. Oh, probably should. Oh, that was it. Because I had it in speed mode. They do not get along, apparently. There's the Allo still chilling out. Okay. I'd love to see if these two are going to duke it out. Nothing has been going on over here quite yet with these. They sound different. So they did get a new cry, I believe, or a new new sounds. What am I trying to say? Okay. Oh, I honestly forgot these little guys were in here. They're so tiny. Okay. Now that I'm actually able to see this thing in person and up and moving around. It's actually really cool. I like this. I was hoping it would get into a fight, but hold on. There we go. I think we're gonna. Jesus. Okay, apparently Iguanodon can't. Okay. Iguanodon's huge. I do actually want to do a comparison to the two Iguanodons together. In fact, that's actually what I want to do. I want to spit out a couple of Iguanodons here. And see if there's a size difference. Oh, I didn't know I could do random per egg. That's cool. We're going to do that. I like that. Maybe we'll get a bit of each. Yeah, sure, we'll spit out 3 more along with a normal one. That way you can actually enjoy getting a mixture of everything. I like that idea. Okay, let's see. Why is there always one flying? Okay, so it looks to be a little bit different. I don't know. I don't know. That one's really cool looking. I have to say I do enjoy that. And then we will, of course, I did not... Ooh, I do want to put a... Let's do this. Yeah, of course, we'll do an aggressive. Aggressive gene on this would make a lot of sense. Feels like starting to focus on a different one.
I work with the dinosaurs, and now you do too. I'm Owen Grady. From my experience, I've learned the most important thing is to respect these animals, because if you don't, they won't have any trouble making you their next meal.
'Tis true,
Nice,
Chris Pratt.
Carnotaurus. You can
Not
recognize
Chris
this predator
Pratt?
immediately by the horns on its head, which give it a real rock and roll appearance. Those powerful legs can get this dinosaur moving as well, so probably best to stay out of its way. This dinosaur is so metal.
Nothing gets past me, especially mistakes. Make sure you're paying attention to the details or you'll be hearing from me. Who am I? Dr. Henry Wu. Death is inevitable for all creatures. But we lose more with a dinosaur. In science, and in our investment. The loss is incalculable.
I don't think there's anything new animation-wise with, or sound effect-wise with the Carno. I think it's the same exact thing. It is nice to have the Carnotaurus in here, though, from the movie, this Demon Carno, as people are calling it. I call it Demon Carno. It looks just like the Demon Carno. Okay, so honestly, there's not much else to do. I hate to say it, but that's pretty much it. There's a lot of things have died here. That's really all there was to do. This didn't give us too awful much. Oh, they're all dead. That's what happens when I don't feed them. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. This is probably one of the smaller in terms of scenery and everything. We didn't get too awful much. I guess maybe this equals up to what we got in the Biosyn expansion. But I was really expecting some fountains. I was expecting some Malta-based scenery. I didn't put anything in here. Some Malta-based actual scenery items, decor. But really all we got were, well, these right here. And again, I don't even know if half of these are new or if they're all new or some of them are. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below of this expansion. If you guys did enjoy this expansion and what all we received. I'd love to know your favorite part of it. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys here shortly for when we start the campaign. I'm very eager to get that started and see if that can save my opinion on this expansion. So, until then, I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.